I feel like today's episode is really important for any of the fighters out there who have a good jab and a long reach. If you can put those two things together and you can get down this drill, this training style that we're using today, which is actually sort of a Russian jab, you're gonna just make so many problems for your opponents. If you have not yet watched Bivol fight, somebody who beat Canelo quite recently, you should absolutely look him up. B-I-V-O-L, crazy good fighter, Bivol. And one of the things that I love watching about him is his ability to get this motion down, but be firing out that jab. It's kind of like hit, out, hit, out. What he can do as well though, is use head movement. So we're talking today about incorporating this in and out motion, but at the same time throwing the jab and occasionally getting the head off the center line, either this direction or to the other side, and changing your jab from the traditional style to more of an inverted jab. So we have lots of little things to cover here, but hopefully by the time you're done this episode, you're gonna understand, okay, if I have a nice long jab and I can stand here and hit somebody, maybe fake in between and touch, get my head off that center line. Sometimes I'll stay stationary, sometimes I won't. Again, be difficult for many people to keep up with you. So the first thing is the footwork. What am I doing? I could just move my front foot, keep the back foot planted, and just get myself a little bit closer. But if you're thinking of throwing a follow-up after, it's best to bring your back foot with you. So I'm bouncing on the spot, I enter and I exit quickly. That's just it. Boom, boom. Sometimes I'll double up, forward, back, but if you can get that down, footwork is good. The next element is, how do I slip? So when I'm in position, I either drop my head off the center line. As I drop to the right, I shift my left shoulder in front, or I drop to the other side. Traditionally, when we drop over here, the shoulder might shift the opposite way, but because right now we're thinking of head off the center line as we throw the inverted jab, we're not going to worry about that. So it's either going to be here or here. Incorporate those two. And if you get this motion down, you're going, oh, that's easy. Now you start going, okay, I step forward, my little bounce, head off the center line, so I'm no longer here, or head off the center line to this side. So it's now, I just get that little drop as I move my feet. Sometimes I stay straight upright, and sometimes I drop, and this will just make it that much easier when I step forward, not getting hit. The final element to piece in is now, okay, I throw my jab either this direction or this direction. When I go palm up, I'm getting my head off that center line. Generally, when I step, I'll do a little bit of extra footwork. I won't go just straight. I'll actually step out slightly to the side. And that right away brings my head off that center line, as you'll note. It's not here, it's here. Or here. So now I have forward, drop, jab. Or forward, drop, jab to this side with that angle cut outwards. On this side, you're obviously worried about an overhand. That's the problem with the inverted jab. I'm standing here, boom, and I go, oh, I'm kind of open here. So you just need to understand that so you're ready, if necessary, to pull the shoulder up or to bail out. We piece all those together. So again, I start just with my footwork, moving around, forward, back. Then I can add in the slip if I want. And then I can add in the punch. And if you can imagine, if somebody's on the end of this and they're not really good at countering, or even if they are, you exit fast, but if they're not good at countering, you're gonna be here, you're gonna hit them and exit. If they stay stationary, perfect. Leap back in and hit them again. One, oh, they're still there, boom. And what you can start doing when you really start piecing this guy up and he starts getting really gun shy about these single shots, you then land, combo up, and then get your exit. So it's no longer, okay, single shot, single shot, single shot. It's me going tap, 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 boom, boom. Head off the center line sometimes. Moving around, looking for that opportunity to hit. Give them some fakes in between. And you can tell that if you're good at this, it's going to be a nightmare to face. Very difficult, takes time to build up, but really practice that spring in and out. We see fighters like Buakaw, Bivol use this so effectively. If you can add it to your arsenal, it's going to be looking good. Thanks for joining me today, guys. As always, train hard. I will see you back here soon for another video.